What is up, y'all? It's Malik. We back with the videos. I know it's been a long time. It's been maybe like a year and a half, maybe more. I know, but I'm trying to get back into it. From here on out, I'm going to have a very consistent upload schedule. I promise. Okay, so what this video is about is very relevant to what we all got going on, you know, with the whole coronavirus thing going on. Yes, I did just bleep that out because for some reason I found out on YouTube, if you say coronavirus, YouTube will strike your content and demonetize it, which we don't want. But this video is supposed to help you guys, or maybe your friends and family that are struggling with working out, staying motivated to get in shape or stay in shape, like I found myself at the beginning of this whole quarantine ordeal. So in this video, I show how I've been staying in shape while in quarantine, while all the gyms are closed and stuff like that. And I want to give you guys some examples of what you can do just in your home or in your room without any equipment. Like if you're a student like me, you probably can't afford to go out and buy a bunch of dumbbells, kettlebells, and like a whole gym setup when you probably live in like an apartment anyways. So one thing that I have been doing is I've been going to the football field with a friend or two of mine, and we all bring some equipment that we already had, kind of basically come up with our own workouts, and we program stuff to stay strong, stay in shape, and stay mobile. And you'll see that on screen right now. So one thing that we've been focusing on is our core strength and our leg strength. That is something that you don't really want to lose, especially if you want to be a strength athlete or like me, a CrossFit athlete. So we always do core every single day, and we always do something that has to do with legs. You'll notice in these videos that we do a lot of lunges, and that is because it is kind of hard to get legs in when you don't really have a squat rack or maybe a leg press. But one thing that you can always do is lunges. They are really good for increasing your leg strength, and a lot of the strength that you build for lunges really transfers over to squat. So that's a really good workout that'll benefit literally anyone, whether you want to be the best athlete in the world or you just want to stay in shape. You don't want to have weak and immobile legs. So with the lunges, you can do them as body weight lunges, or you can add weight maybe in a backpack. If you have dumbbells, you can hold those at your side. You can just do in-place lunges, or you can lunge down a distance if you have the room in the space. One thing that I just started doing a lot of after this quarantine thing started is a lot of muscle fatigue and doing my movements to failure. I think that I got a little caught up in just being as strong as I can and having the best aerobic capacity that I can. And I was starting to really lack in my muscle stamina, like my muscle endurance. So I'm doing a lot of these movements to failure and just trying to stay in that 10 to 20 rep range, because you gain strength there, and like I said, you build that muscle endurance. And one thing that we really did a lot of, we do this almost every single day, is we get a backpack and we fill it with heavy weight, and we walked up the stairs that you can see in these videos here at the field. And that, I tell you, will burn your legs. Your legs will definitely get stronger by doing that. We do that all the time. It's a really good mental strength exercise as well, because they hurt really bad and you just got to keep pushing through, because you can always get another step in. It's just a matter of whether or not you want to have that mental toughness to do so. And one thing that I've been really working on is my pushing, but rather than overhead pressing, I've been doing a lot of push-ups and a lot of wide grip push-ups just to work on my chest, because I'm lacking a lot of that. And I feel like if I gain some chest strength, it'll carry over to stuff like handstand push-ups, to stuff like burpees, and just normal push-ups in general. And one thing that we do every other day is we fill the backpack up with as much weight as we can, and we put as much weight on our shoulders in the back rack as we can, and we just squat for reps. We go as long as we can until our legs literally give out. And what that does is it builds strength, and it's the best way to maintain your strength during times like now where you can't really load up a heavy barbell and squat heavy. So this is a very good substitute for that. And what we used was just a wooden bar that you find in your closet, the bar that you like hang your clothes on. We just took that out of the closet and we put some kettlebells on it, we filled up a backpack, and then we just squatted as heavy as we can. That is something that almost any of you guys could do. If you have a bar in your closet that you can take down and hang some weights from, that would work perfectly. I'm sure almost everyone has a backpack. You could fill it up with as many weights as you have, if you have weights, or you can just use your textbooks if you have textbooks. You can use literally anything. Just fill your backpack up as much as you can, put something in the back rack, get as heavy as possible, and just squat as much as you can. I also like to work on hip thrusts, and this is something that you can do at home, on your bed, on a chair, on your couch, or anything like that. We just use the bench here. This really helps with your hip explosiveness for jumping, for things like Olympic lifting, maybe burpee, box jumps, anything like that. Anything where you have to be extremely explosive and move really fast with your legs, hip thrusts are going to be the way to go. They help a whole lot. So me doing these are really going to transfer over for when the CrossFit gym opens back up. I'm going to have a lot stronger pull and a lot stronger hip drive when it comes to my snatch and my clean. Every now and then I mix in some really technical / functional movements, basically CrossFit movements. And the reason I do that is so that when I get back into the CrossFit gym and I'm having to do more technical movements, they aren't so foreign to me. So I'm just trying to stay used to that. And this is things like thrusters, dumbbell snatches, handstand walks, just stuff like that that you don't typically do outside of a CrossFit gym. And one thing that I'm really trying to focus on is my arm strength, because I really like there. I focus a lot on my push-ups, my curls, tricep extensions. You can do face pulls with a resistance band. Anything that really taxes my triceps and bicep, I try to drill that as much as possible, so that once again, when the gyms open back up, I don't find myself struggling on things like push-ups, pull-ups, handstand push-ups, stuff like that. So I hope this video helped you guys gain some motivation and some confidence to get up and go work out, get in shape, or maintain whatever fitness level you had. I know it can be hard with the whole coronavirus quarantine going on, but that doesn't mean that time stops. Time keeps going. You don't want to come out of this quarantine having done nothing, having just sat on the couch watching Netflix, eating chips or Oreos or whatever that may be. You want to stay active. You want to keep your body moving. Your body does not want to be cooped up at home, not moving, just sitting down doing nothing. Trust me, your body will thank you if you get out and you at least go for a walk, maybe walk a couple miles, run a couple miles, just do something to keep your body moving, because our bodies are machined much like cars. If you maintain your car, you do all the maintenance, the proper checkups, and you just take care of your car is going to last you, it's going to perform well over time. It's the same thing for your body. If you maintain it, if you eat right, work out at least a little bit, move your body's going to feel better and it's going to perform well in the long term, much like a car. But I want to finish this video out giving you guys a quick workout that you can do. It'll take no more than 30 minutes. It takes no equipment, no experience. It's not any technical movements or anything like that. It's just something that if you want to get in shape, if you want to stay shape, it'll give you a really good burn and it'll challenge you, and you can scale it up or down depending on your skill level or your fitness level. So don't worry about it being too hard or too easy. All right, so first what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to stretch. So you want to stretch your quads, your hamstrings, and your core. And this is just so that you don't pull anything or hurt yourself while you're doing the actual workout. Now, when you stretch before workouts, the stretch is not meant to last very long. It's been proven that holding stretches for an extended period of time, like more than 10-15 seconds, can hinder your performance when it comes to working out. So we're not going to hold it for super long, maybe 5 seconds for each stretch, and probably do 2 to 3 rounds of that. For the warm-up, it's going to be 3 to 5 rounds, whatever makes you feel warm enough and ready to start the workout. It's going to be 10 burpees, 40 mountain climbers, and 10 air squats. Just do as many rounds of that as you can before you feel warm. Once you feel warm, go ahead and move into the actual workout. For workout number 1, it's going to be a 5-round workout, and you're going to want to finish it as fast as possible. However, there are a decent amount of reps in this workout, so you don't want to gas out completely going as fast as you can on the first round and then not be able to move for like the 4th and 5th round. So pace yourself so you can get the fastest time as possible. It's gonna be 20 push-ups. If the push-ups end up being too hard for you, you can scale and do the push-ups on your knees, or if even that's too hard, you can just do push-ups on a sink or a kitchen counter or something like that. Then you're gonna have 30 alternating lunges. The bodyweight lunges should be enough, but if those are too easy, maybe you wanna put a backpack on or just hold something heavy while you do it. And then you wanna do 20 toe touches. If you have a really strong core, then you wanna try to reach all the way up and touch your toes for every rep. If not, then maybe you wanna just reach to your ankles, your shins, or your knees. Just try to get up as high as you can for those 20 reps. Workout number 2. It's gonna be 4 sets. This one is meant for you to gain some arm strength and some muscle endurance in your arms. It's 4 sets of 8 to 15 curls. I found that I could do this with my backpack. I even was able to do this with gallons of milk. You can try that as well. I even tried it with my speaker, which is very heavy. And if you wanna find something that's really heavy at your house, in your room, or wherever to do curls with, you can do that as well. Just find a good way that you can do 8 to 15 reps with for 4 sets, and you will really feel the burn. And I did the same thing for tricep extensions. I tried it with the backpack, that worked fine. The gallons of milk worked perfectly as well, and I even also tried that with the speaker. After each set, you want to do a 1-minute plank hold. This is just to work a little bit on your core stability and core strength, and it'll keep your heart rate up between the sets of these curls and tricep extensions. And at the end, we have a core specific workout. This is going to be 3 rounds. It's going to burn a decent amount, but it shouldn't be too hard. It's 10 leg raises, 15 leg scissor cutters, and 20 ab crunches. Once you've gotten through all of those, your core is going to feel pretty sore, your arms are going to be a little taxed, and you might even feel a little soreness from the lunges. So at the end of this whole workout, you're going to want to go through the entire stretch again, but only this time you're going to hold the stretches for much longer, maybe 10 to 20 seconds for each stretch, and maybe go through that 2 to 3 times. But that is it. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope it helped you. I hope it motivated you. You guys have a good day. Stay safe. Stay indoors as much as you can. Stay active and stay fit. And once this coronavirus dilemma is over, we can all go back to our gyms and go back to normal life, and then everything will be okay. But y'all have a good day. I will see y'all in the next video.
My women, my bitches, my strippers, my hoes.